Have you ever met a woman who simply can't be controlled? A woman who dances to her own rhythm and leaves you wondering what makes her so different? Stay with me, because today we're talking about the Sigma female, the type of woman who's impossible to control. Welcome to our channel. Today we're exploring the world of Sigma females. These women are independent, mysterious, and unapologetically themselves. Unlike the alpha or beta female, Sigma females follow their own path, often defying expectations and shaking up traditional views on relationships. But what is it that makes them so untouchable, so beyond control? Let's dive into it. Most people believe women in relationships naturally look for guidance, protection, or validation from their partners. But Sigma females don't fit into that box. They break the mold, challenging the norms that many have come to expect. This makes them fascinating, but it also makes them nearly impossible to control. Why? Let's explore 8 powerful reasons. Reason number 1, emotional independence. Let's dive deep into the first and most fascinating trait of Sigma females, their remarkable emotional independence. Picture this. While most people are constantly seeking likes on social media or desperately waiting for text messages from their partners, a Sigma female is perfectly content in her own company, sipping her favorite tea and pursuing her passions. This isn't about being cold or emotionless, it's quite the opposite. These women have developed such a profound understanding of their emotional landscape that they've become their own best friends and counselors. Think about those moments when most people would typically run to others for comfort or validation, maybe after a tough day at work, a failed project, or even a bad haircut. While others might spiral into a series of frantic phone calls or desperate social media posts, a Sigma female has mastered the art of self-soothing. She might draw herself a bath, write in her journal, go for a long walk, or simply sit with her emotions, understanding that feelings are temporary visitors, not permanent residents. What truly baffles men about these women is their immunity to common manipulation tactics. You know those classic moves, the silent treatment, guilt-tripping, or subtle put-downs designed to create emotional dependency. Well, these strategies simply dissolve when used on a Sigma female. It's like throwing pebbles at a mountain. They just bounce right off. Why? Because she's done the inner work. She's spent time understanding her triggers, healing her wounds, and building an unshakable emotional foundation. This emotional sovereignty doesn't mean she never needs support or never feels vulnerable. The key difference is that she chooses when to share her emotions rather than being controlled by them. She might open up to trusted friends or partners, but it's always on her terms. She's not emotionally unavailable, she's emotionally self-sufficient. There's a subtle but powerful difference. What's particularly interesting is how this emotional independence affects her relationships. When a Sigma female enters a relationship, it's never from a place of need or desperation. She's not looking for someone to complete her or fix her problems. Instead, she seeks genuine connections that add value to her already complete life. This often leaves men feeling both attracted and slightly intimidated because they realize their usual role of being the emotional provider or problem solver isn't needed here. Think of it like this. While most people's emotional well-being might resemble a house of cards, easily toppled by external forces, a Sigma female's emotional stability is more like a well-built fortress, not rigid or impenetrable, but strong, secure, and intentionally designed. She's learned that true emotional freedom comes from within, not from external validation or approval. This level of emotional self-sufficiency isn't something that happened overnight. It's usually the result of years of self-reflection, personal growth, and sometimes even healing from past experiences. These women have learned to be their own cheerleaders, their own comfort, and their own source of validation. And that, perhaps more than anything else, is what makes them impossible to control through emotional manipulation. Reason number 2, financial autonomy. Let's explore the second powerful trait that makes Sigma females truly untouchable. Gone are the days when women waited for Prince Charming to rescue them with a platinum credit card. A Sigma female understands that true freedom starts with financial independence, and she builds her empire brick by brick, dollar by dollar, with the precision of a master architect. Picture this. While others are scrolling through dating apps looking for someone with a 6-figure salary, a Sigma female is busy creating her own wealth story. Whether she's running her own business, climbing the corporate ladder, or managing multiple income streams, she approaches money with a mindset that's both strategic and empowering. She might not be a millionaire yet, but what matters is that every penny in her account has her name written all over it. What's fascinating about a Sigma female's approach to finances is how she treats money not as a means of luxury, but as a tool for freedom. She's not interested in designer handbags to impress others. She's more focused on building her investment portfolio, having a solid emergency fund, and creating passive income streams. This woman understands that financial literacy is just as important as any other life skill, and she's constantly educating herself about money management, investments, and wealth creation. The way she guards her financial independence is particularly interesting. While she might be in a relationship or even married, she always maintains her financial identity. Joint accounts? Maybe, but you'll always find her maintaining her personal accounts and investments. It's not about trust issues. It's about maintaining her freedom to make choices without monetary constraints. She's seen too many women trapped in unhappy situations because of financial dependency, and she's determined not to become another statistic. This financial self-reliance often leaves many men feeling somewhat redundant in their traditional role as providers. They're puzzled when their offers to take care of everything are met with a polite but firm "no, thank you." What they don't realize is that a Sigma female's financial independence isn't a rejection of generosity. It's a commitment to her own empowerment. Think of her approach to money like a master chess player, always thinking several moves ahead. She's not just saving for a rainy day. She's building generational wealth, creating multiple income streams, and ensuring that her financial future is secure. Whether she's investing in stocks, real estate, or her own business ventures, she approaches each financial decision with careful consideration and unwavering confidence. This financial autonomy isn't about being stingy or refusing to share. It's about having the power to choose. Because at the end of the day, a Sigma female knows that financial independence isn't just about money. It's about having the freedom to live life on her own terms. Pause for a moment and drop a comment if you relate to these traits. And stick around, because what's coming next will blow your mind. Reason 3, Unshakable Self-Worth. Now, let's delve into another defining characteristic of Sigma females, their unshakable self-worth. In a world where many often base their value on external validation, be it through the opinions of friends, social media likes, or romantic interests, Sigma females stand firm like a towering oak tree against the wind. They possess a deep-rooted understanding that their worth is innate and not contingent upon anyone else's approval or judgment. This profound self-awareness is what makes them so captivating and, at times, intimidating. Imagine a woman who walks into a room and the energy shifts. While others might seek compliments or reassurance, a Sigma female radiates a quiet confidence, knowing that her value doesn't fluctuate based on external feedback. No amount of negging, those backhanded compliments meant to undermine confidence, or subtle put-downs can penetrate her armor. She has cultivated a strong sense of self that is impervious to the negativity that often swirls around her. When faced with criticism or doubt from others, she doesn't internalize it. Instead, she recognizes that such opinions reflect more about the critic than about herself. This unwavering self-worth comes from a journey of self-discovery and acceptance. Sigma females often invest time in understanding who they are at their core, exploring their passions, interests, and values without the noise of societal expectations. They engage in self-reflection, often journaling or meditating, allowing them to connect with their true selves. This level of introspection fosters a sense of clarity and strength, reinforcing the belief that they are enough, just as they are. What's particularly intriguing is how this self-worth influences their relationships. Sigma females choose partners who appreciate them for their authentic selves, rather than those who attempt to mold them into someone else. They won't tolerate relationships that diminish their spirit or self-esteem. Instead, they seek connections that uplift and challenge them, allowing for mutual growth and respect. A relationship with a Sigma female is built on equality, where both partners recognize and honor each other's worth. Moreover, this strong sense of self-worth makes them resilient in the face of life's challenges. When obstacles arise, be it in their careers, friendships, or personal pursuits, they approach these situations with courage and determination, knowing they have the strength and capability to overcome them. They don't crumble under pressure. They rise to the occasion, armed with the knowledge that they are deserving of success and happiness. In essence, a Sigma female's unshakable self-worth is a powerful force that shapes her life and the lives of those around her. It inspires others to recognize their own value and fosters an environment where authenticity thrives. This is not just a trait. It's a way of life that empowers not only themselves, but also those fortunate enough to be in their orbit. Pause right here and drop a in the comments if you relate to these first 3 traits. And stick around, because reason number 4 will blow your mind. Reason 4, strategic mindset. When we talk about the strategic mindset of Sigma females, we're delving into a remarkable trait that sets them apart in a world that often favors impulsiveness and emotional reactions. Imagine walking into a room where everyone is playing checkers, making quick moves based on immediate emotions and fleeting instincts. In stark contrast, a Sigma female is there, playing chess, thinking several steps ahead, analyzing scenarios, and anticipating outcomes before they unfold. This ability to strategize not only empowers her in personal and professional realms, but also shields her from manipulation. Sigma females possess an innate talent for assessing situations with a keen eye. They are not just reacting to circumstances, they are analyzing every angle, considering various possibilities, and crafting their responses with precision. This strategic approach allows them to navigate life's complexities with a level of confidence that many find enviable. Whether in a workplace negotiation or a social interaction, they weigh their options carefully, ensuring their decisions reflect their goals and values rather than the whims of those around them. What makes this strategic mindset particularly fascinating is how it manifests in their everyday choices. For instance, when faced with a challenge, be it a difficult project at work or a personal relationship issue, a Sigma female won't rush in blindly. Instead, she takes a step back, evaluates the situation, and devises a plan that addresses not just the immediate problem, but also considers long-term implications. This foresight allows her to make calculated decisions that often leave others in awe, as they struggle to keep up with her thought process. Moreover, this strategic thinking protects her from common manipulation tactics that might ensnare someone less discerning. In relationships, for example, she recognizes the red flags of emotional games and power plays. While others may find themselves caught in a cycle of drama or dependency, a Sigma female can identify when someone is trying to pull the strings. Her ability to foresee potential pitfalls allows her to sidestep traps that might ensnare others, maintaining her autonomy and control over her life. This strategic mindset extends beyond personal interactions. It also plays a significant role in her career. In professional settings, Sigma females are often seen as problem solvers and innovators. They are not just executing tasks, they are envisioning the bigger picture, identifying trends, and proposing solutions that others might overlook. Their ability to connect the dots enables them to seize opportunities that others miss, and this forward-thinking approach often leads to success in their chosen fields. Additionally, Sigma females thrive on challenges that require critical thinking and strategy. They are not intimidated by competition. Instead, they welcome it, viewing it as an opportunity to sharpen their skills and refine their strategies. This mindset fosters a sense of resilience as they understand that setbacks are merely stepping stones toward their ultimate goals. Ultimately, the strategic mindset of Sigma females is a powerful tool that enhances their lives in countless ways. It empowers them to navigate complex situations with grace and confidence, ensuring they remain in control of their destinies. They understand that life is not just about reacting to circumstances, but proactively shaping their path. This ability to think ahead and make thoughtful decisions not only protects them from manipulation, but also positions them as leaders and trailblazers in a world that often underestimates the power of strategic thinking. Reason 5. Strong intuition. Sigma females are known for their exceptional intuition, a deep, almost instinctive understanding of situations and people that sets them apart. This natural gift allows them to read between the lines, seeing beyond what's immediately visible or said. While most people may only grasp the surface of a conversation or interaction, Sigma females are masters at deciphering the subtle signals, the unspoken words, hidden motives, and even the fleeting changes in body language that reveal true intentions. This heightened awareness isn't something that develops overnight. For Sigma females, it's often a result of years of self-reflection and keen observation. Their intuitive power comes from being highly observant and constantly learning from their experiences. They are the type to notice the small things, whether it's a sudden shift in tone, a hesitation in someone's voice, or a brief flicker of discomfort in their eyes. These details are like pieces of a puzzle that they naturally put together to understand the bigger picture. Why is this intuition so powerful? Because it allows Sigma females to navigate complex social situations with ease. They can spot dishonesty or manipulation from a mile away, which makes it hard for anyone to deceive or take advantage of them. When they sense that someone's intentions are not genuine, they don't second-guess themselves. They trust their gut, and it rarely leads them astray. This trait also empowers Sigma females to avoid toxic situations. Imagine being able to recognize when a friendship is starting to become one-sided, or when a partner's behavior is subtly controlling. For many, it can take months or even years to see these patterns. But Sigma females are usually ahead of the curve, catching these red flags early on. Their intuition helps them pull away before things get worse, sparing them unnecessary pain and complications. Sigma females are also adept at reading the energy in a room. Whether it's at work, social gatherings, or even within their family, they have an uncanny ability to pick up on the underlying atmosphere. If the mood is tense, they know when to remain quiet and observe, and if it's light and positive, they can seamlessly engage. This adaptive quality makes them seem almost mysterious, as they appear to always know the right thing to say or do. It's not luck, it's their intuition at play. But perhaps the most compelling aspect of their strong intuition is that it prevents them from being easily controlled. People often try to manipulate others through subtle tactics, half-truths, flattery with an agenda, or creating doubt. Sigma females, however, are difficult to trick because they pick up on these tactics almost instinctively. They're aware when someone's kindness isn't genuine or when praise comes with strings attached. This makes it hard for anyone to pull the wool over their eyes or sway them from their beliefs. Their intuition is also what makes them deeply insightful friends and partners. They don't just listen, they understand, often better than most. They can sense when someone they care about is struggling, even without a word being spoken. This can be comforting to those around them, but intimidating for people who are trying to manipulate them. After all, how do you outwit someone who seems to know what you're thinking before you even realize it yourself? In essence, the strong intuition of a Sigma female acts as a protective barrier. It's why they are so independent and why they can't be easily influenced or controlled. This trait allows them to maintain their autonomy and make decisions that are best for them, rather than falling prey to the opinions or schemes of others. Their intuition is their inner compass, guiding them to places where they can thrive and helping them avoid situations that could stifle their growth or compromise their values. If you've ever been called mysterious, for this trait drop a 2 in the comments. Now, let's dive into reason number 6. Reason 6, social independence. It is a hallmark trait of Sigma females that truly sets them apart in today's interconnected world. While many people crave acceptance and validation from friends, social groups, or trending social circles, Sigma females stand out as confident individuals who don't rely on external approval to define their worth. They understand that true validation comes from within, allowing them to navigate social situations with an air of calm and assurance. These women don't feel pressured to fit into predefined molds or to conform to the expectations of others. Instead, they proudly embrace their individuality, often opting to forge their paths rather than follow the crowd. Whether at a party, a workplace gathering, or a community event, a Sigma female can effortlessly hold her own, engaging in meaningful conversations without feeling the need to conform to any group dynamic. She isn't swayed by the latest trends or social pressures. Rather, she chooses to associate with those who genuinely resonate with her values and interests. One of the most empowering aspects of social independence is the way Sigma females approach their relationships. They don't rush into friendships or connections simply for the sake of having a social circle. Instead, they prioritize quality over quantity. Each relationship they cultivate is intentional and meaningful, built on mutual respect, trust, and shared values. This discerning approach to social connections means that they often have a smaller but far more genuine circle of friends who uplift and inspire them. Moreover, Sigma females aren't afraid of solitude. In fact, they often cherish their alone time as an opportunity for self-reflection, personal growth, and pursuing their passions. While others might fear being alone or feel lonely without a bustling social life, Sigma females use solitude as a powerful tool to recharge and reconnect with themselves. They understand that solitude can lead to greater self-discovery and creativity, allowing them to explore their interests and develop their unique perspectives on life. This comfort with solitude also allows Sigma females to maintain their independence in relationships. They don't rely on a partner for their happiness or fulfillment. Instead, they seek companions who enhance their lives without defining them. This independence fosters healthier relationships as both partners can thrive individually while coming together to share experiences and support each other's growth. In a society that often glorifies social status and popularity, Sigma females redefine what it means to have a fulfilling social life. They remind us that it's not about the number of friends we have or how well we fit into a social hierarchy, but rather about the depth and authenticity of our connections. Their social independence empowers them to live life on their own terms, free from the constraints of societal expectations, and inspires others to embrace their individuality as well. In essence, the social independence of Sigma females is a testament to their strength and self-awareness. They navigate the world with confidence, choosing their connections wisely and valuing the power of solitude, ultimately creating a life that reflects their true selves. If you've made it this far, you're probably either a Sigma female or fascinated by one. The final 2 points are the most powerful ones. Reason number 7, the art of detachment. Let's dive deeper into one of the most powerful traits of Sigma females, their masterful ability to detach and walk away. Picture this. While others might desperately cling to toxic relationships like a lifeline, Sigma females possess an almost supernatural ability to cut ties with surgical precision. They've mastered what I call the art of detachment, and it's absolutely fascinating. You see, Sigma females understand something that many others struggle with. Not every relationship is meant to last forever, and that's perfectly okay. They view relationships like chapters in a book. Some are short, some are long, but all serve a purpose in their personal growth story. What makes them truly remarkable is their ability to recognize when a chapter needs to end, and they don't hesitate to turn the page. This isn't about being cold or heartless, quite the opposite. Sigma females have such a deep connection with their authentic selves that they can clearly distinguish between relationships that fuel their growth and those that drain their energy. They're like master gardeners of their own lives, not afraid to prune away connections that no longer bear fruit. Whether it's a romantic partnership that's become stagnant, a friendship that's turned toxic, or even a family relationship that's grown unhealthy, they make these difficult decisions with remarkable clarity. What's truly interesting is how they handle the aftermath. Unlike others who might burn bridges in anger or drama, Sigma females execute their exits with grace and dignity. They don't feel the need to explain themselves exhaustively or seek validation for their choices. They simply leave. This ability to walk away without creating chaos or seeking revenge absolutely baffles those who try to control them. But here's the real kicker. Their detachment isn't born from fear or past trauma. It comes from a place of profound self-awareness and self-love. They understand that staying in situations that don't serve their highest good is a form of self-betrayal. And Sigma females, they refuse to betray themselves for anyone's comfort or convenience. This quality makes them impossible to manipulate through emotional blackmail or guilt-tripping, common tools used by those seeking control. When someone threatens to leave them, Sigma females might simply respond with a calm, "I understand," and show them the door. This level of emotional independence is both their shield and their sword. Think of it like this. While others might see relationships as anchors, Sigma females see them as sails. If a sail no longer catches the wind of growth and mutual respect, they have no qualms about switching it out for one that does. This mindset keeps them moving forward, ever evolving, and completely immune to the common fear of being alone that often keeps others trapped in controlling relationships. Remember, this isn't about being unable to form deep connections. It's about being selective about which connections they maintain. Sigma females understand that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply walk away, and they do it with such grace that it leaves others in awe of their strength and independence. Reason 8. Purpose-driven life. At the heart of every Sigma female lies a purpose-driven life that serves as a guiding compass, directing her actions and decisions with clarity and intention. Unlike many who may find themselves swept along by societal expectations or the relentless pursuit of external validation, Sigma females are anchored in their personal missions. They understand that life is not merely about conforming to the norms or pleasing others. It's about carving out a path that reflects their true passions, values, and aspirations. Each Sigma female takes the time to explore what truly matters to her, often engaging in deep self-reflection and introspection. This process allows her to identify her unique strengths and passions, which she then translates into a clear mission. Whether it's advocating for a cause she believes in, pursuing a career that resonates with her values, or dedicating herself to personal growth and creativity, her purpose becomes the foundation upon which she builds her life. She is unwavering in her commitment to this mission, ensuring that her daily actions align with her long-term goals. This purposeful approach to life also means that Sigma females are selective about the commitments they take on. They don't say yes to every social invitation or demand placed upon them. Instead, they assess how each opportunity aligns with their mission. This discernment protects their time and energy, allowing them to focus on pursuits that truly enrich their lives. They thrive on meaningful engagements that contribute to their goals, rather than getting caught up in superficial interactions that offer little value. Moreover, being purpose-driven instills a sense of resilience in Sigma females. When faced with challenges or setbacks, they draw strength from their mission, reminding themselves of the bigger picture and the impact they wish to create. This mindset fosters a tenacity that propels them forward, even in the face of adversity. They view obstacles not as deterrents, but as stepping stones on their journey toward fulfilling their purpose. In a world that often pressures individuals to conform, Sigma females stand as beacons of authenticity. They inspire those around them to reflect on their own lives and question whether they are living in alignment with their true selves. By prioritizing their personal missions over societal expectations, they challenge the status quo and pave the way for a more fulfilling existence. Ultimately, a purpose-driven life is about empowerment. Sigma females take ownership of their journeys, crafting lives that are not just lived, but are vibrant expressions of who they are. This deep sense of purpose not only enriches their own lives, but also positively influences those around them, encouraging others to seek and embrace their own unique paths. So what's the main takeaway here? Sigma females prioritize their autonomy and personal growth over societal expectations and relationship demands. They embrace who they are and what they stand for, which makes them powerful and, yes, impossible to control. We've explored 8 reasons why Sigma females stand out and why they're so hard to control. From their deep independence and emotional intelligence to their commitment to authenticity, these women are a force to be reckoned with. Which of these points resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more videos on the unique dynamics of modern relationships. Stay tuned for more insights into the world of the Sigma female.